The hare was very proud. He liked to show off his speed. The tortoise was quiet. He moved very slowly. One day the hare saw the tortoise walking. The hare laughed and laughed. "Oh, you slow thing," he cried. The tortoise was not upset. He smiled at the hare. "I may be slow," he said, "but I am sure I can win a race against you." The hare laughed even harder. A race? With a tortoise? That was the funniest thing he had ever heard. "Are you serious?" the hare asked. "You want to race me? I'm the fastest animal in the forest." The tortoise nodded. "Yes," he said, "I challenge you to a race." The hare couldn't believe his ears. This slowpoke wanted to race him? The hare was sure he would win easily. "Very well," he said, "let's have a race." They asked the wise old owl to be the judge. The owl found a course through the woods. The race would start at the edge of the forest. It would end at the big oak tree on the other side. The owl called out, "Ready, set, go." The hare took off like a shot. He sped through the forest. He looked back, but the tortoise was nowhere in sight. "That tortoise is so slow," the hare thought. "I have plenty of time to take a nap." The hare found a shady spot under a tree. He closed his eyes and quickly fell asleep. The tortoise, meanwhile, kept moving. He was slow, but he never stopped. He plodded along one slow step at a time. He passed the sleeping hare, but he did not stop. He kept going steadily toward the finish line. The hare finally woke up. He yawned and stretched. He looked around. Where was the tortoise? Then he saw him. The tortoise was almost at the finish line. The hare jumped up and ran as fast as he could, but it was too late. The tortoise crossed the finish line just ahead of the hare. The hare couldn't believe it. He had lost! The other animals cheered for the tortoise. The owl congratulated the tortoise. The hare walked over to the tortoise. He admitted that the tortoise was right. Slow and steady wins the race. The tortoise had won because he was persistent. He never gave up even when he was behind. The hare learned a valuable lesson that day. It is important to never give up, even when things get tough.